He says, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. So we see Jesus Christ himself, he defends temptation with the word of God. And Hebrews 4 actually says the word of God is like a double-edged sword that separates the soul from the spirit, that separates the way that seems right to a man, which Proverbs says leads to death, to the way that seems right to God, the way of the Spirit, walking by the Spirit, as Galatians says. So the word of God will actually help us determine what is walking in the Spirit and what is walking by the flesh, because when we walk by the flesh, we're actually worshiping the devil. When you give in to temptation and sinful desires, you are worshiping Satan. You are following his ways. You are biting into the apple. You are giving into your fleshly desires. You worship Satan by giving into temptation. But how do you overcome temptation? By walking by the Spirit, as Galatians says. Did you know that Hebrews 4:15 says, for we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin. Jesus Christ is the ultimate example of how to defeat temptation. By number one, we see his example in Matthew 4 on how he defends temptation with the word of God. But he's the primary example and way of life because he was God in the flesh. He lived a perfect life in the same temptations and world that we live in the same wicked world and in the same world that we have the same temptations. Jesus Christ himself lived in, except he didn't fall to it.